Dude, so I just finished watching the Tattooed Heart track or performance from live from London. The same sessions that these are from right here. The song's from right here, and it was unreal. It was insane. The quality of production, the musicianship, the vocals it was unreal, and the videography was crazy. So if you have not seen this video, because I have not seen this video, actually I'm not actually even familiar with the song. I haven't heard this track by her, so it's giving me a cool introduction to this track with her. And also, if you haven't seen this video, it's gonna be crazy because you're gonna be blown away with the production. So Ariana taking it to the next level. Let's see what we got. This is Daydreamin' live from London. Ooh, serious cameras. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me just talk about this really quick. This is really interesting. They're using some sort of noise gate on her voice. What a noise gate is essentially, how do I explain this? A noise gate is saying, it's like, okay, think of a fence gate. You let certain people, like if you want to have if you're having a really big party and you only want to let certain people in because it's too big, or too, you're saying, hey, you can't come in, it's too crowded. Or think a bouncer. Actually, a better example would be a bouncer at a club. The bouncer says you can't come in yet, or you can come in. It essentially allows people in and out. When a noise gate does the same thing, he's opening the gate. Anything that is above a certain volume, and you get to choose the volume, will be heard, and it'll pass through the gate. Anything that is below the volume will not be passed through the gate. It's essentially like below the threshold. So that being said, you can hear that obviously when she's singing, it's going above the noise threshold. When she's not, it gets quiet. But you can hear actually, there's a little bit of, the reason they probably did it is because when she's singing, you can hear a little hiss in the background. But when she's not singing, it goes silent. Take a listen. Watch when her voice comes in, you'll hear a little high-pitched hiss.
You walked in, caught my attention.
Do you hear it going in and out as we go?
Never seen a man with so much dimension. It's the way you
strings.
walk, the way you talk, the way you make me feel inside. It's in your smile, it's in your eyes.
Come on, that melody.
I wanna wait for tonight. So I'm daydreaming with my chin in the palm of my hands about you and only you. Got me daydreaming with my chin in the palm of my hands about you, boy. You and only you.
All right, a lot to talk. This is cool. There's a lot to talk about. So notice how she put her ear over. That's essentially because for her mix, she has a specific mix. Every actually musician has their own mix. Guitarist is obviously going to have more guitar. Bass is going to have more bass. She has her own specific mix, likely with a lot of her vocals, probably a lot of the background vocalists. And she apparently could not hear it as well as she wanted to. Or if she wanted to hear something specific, and then she put it back on in that performance. This is a cool song. I haven't heard this before, and the concept is cool, and the description. I'm a really big fan of description in music. So the fact that like I could picture somebody sitting here daydream, like it's the description is really really cool in just the way that it's going about and musically it's insane. Like again, so if you haven't seen these videos, the musically the quality is insane. The set design, the recording, like it's so crisp, man. And all the different cameras they have. I don't know if they filmed it with 1 or 2 cameras and then they just did several takes and they cut the video like that, or if there was like 6 cameras, because there's so many different takes. It's wild. Dirty guitar. Dirty guitar. Staccato.
I know I was made for you. I'm in love with all of your charm. It's the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you make me feel inside. In your smile,
Such a vintage sound.
I don't wanna wait for tonight. So
I like that filter. Oh, that's a really cool lyric, Ty. Daydreaming about loving you got me daydreaming. Like, that's cool. You know, like the way that it like circles. It's like a TikTok loop. The way that it just loops over and over again. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Dirty guitar, man. This is crazy. Phenomenally written. Okay, see how she moved the thing. She wanted to hear something specific. Pizzicato is when you pluck the strings.
He was a man's man and a lady's man.
18, 19, I began to become more serious about things in life.
Oh, I think when I was standing on that stoop, I looked at him.
Dude, such a vintage sound, man. I like this. I'm loving these live videos, man. Like, is this from a specific album, or are these and do they sound like this on the album? Because these are crazy good, man. I'm loving it. What was I going to talk about? Was the her stage performance is phenomenal. Like, it's cool that she's not just chilling behind the mic. Like, she's like getting into it like if she was in front of a crowd. So like, I think that really adds to these videos. These are really, really, really top notch.